Nobody, you don't come from your house and say, I'm going to have a good marriage. You say, like, what you despise will not come your way. What you look down on, what's this? What's she doing? What's the big deal? Is it not to cook? I can cook fire. People found it, hard to adjust to, or go on the website and order. Any business starting out, please start up well. Don't say, reach out to the DM. My pastor said something. Kindness is not only just about, oh, you're a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Oh, read your Quran. You are very religious. Your spouse does not know you're a kind person. That's a waste of time. Do you understand what I mean?
I understand.
People around you don't know you're a kind person. That's a total waste of time. You have to be your kindness. You have to reflect it. You have to show it. All your Saturdays booked. All the Monday booked. All the Friday booked.
Yeah.
But you are languishing in pain and penury. That's so your goal as a business person, especially food business person, is to
thank you for honoring the invite. It means a lot to us. It's boosts our motivation and everything.
You're doing a good job. Absolutely. You're doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So how are you doing today?
So far, aside to drive, I'm okay.
How long is it, sir?
It's about an hour.
Yeah. Last time I went to, so I have this event from McKinney. I'd love to meet Lucian. It's 1 hour 47 minutes. I won't forget. Then I thought I forgot something.
Yeah, I think
I posted it on my story. Yeah. I was like shivering, like this is the only thing I need. It's like that one thing you need for picture. That's that one, just one small thing. We always put it. That's what you use to flashlight. So that's that one thing. I'm like, I forgot this. So, but I did not forget it. It was in my bag, and I have 2 extra.
Awesome.
So that's God being telling the angel, hey, you go put that thing in his bag, so he doesn't stress too much. So, HoneyDip Fingers. Is it? Tell me about the name. Let's start with that.
Oh, that's an interesting question. How did I come about that name? To be honest, it's God-given.
God-given.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit gave me that name. You know, when you think about honey, sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
Right? Fingers, your hand. Like this, there's this Yoruba adage, dip fingers.
A finger into honey.
You dip your hands into honey. You know, we don't sell honey. We sell authentic Nigerian dishes. But the thing is, when you think about honey, you say honey is sweet. When you think your hand is what you use to eat, traditionally. You know, and
yeah, thank you. I actually thought it was like Yoruba, Onyikan. Like, some everybody now on my Facebook page, like all these people just coming up on Facebook again. They always have this name, changing their Yoruba name to English, HoneyDip into wealth, all this kind of name. Yeah, so that was what I thought was the motivation. That's why guessing is not good. Thank you for clearing that. Yeah. How is business?
We cannot complain.
You cannot complain.
When God gives you an assignment, it sends you help. No matter the challenge you face, no matter obstructions, because just life generally is full of ups and downs,
That's life.
No matter how hard, no matter how draining it is, there's always a way. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a way. Like I tell my co-friends in this, my business friends, my friends that were in the same business, I tell them, no matter how tired you feel right now, sleep over it, rant about it, talk to someone that you trust about it. But giving up isn't an option. Take a break, but go back and keep at it.
Yeah, that's very motivating. That's me. I just sleep. I don't stress. Everything, any stress, anybody that wants to give me stress, I'll call you back, and I'll go to bed. And when I wake up, I'll have an answer.
That's good.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So that's like kicking in. We're just kicking in.
Okay.
We're about to start. The question I prepare for just you personally. It's exam question.
Hey, God,
Section 1. Okay, I'm not going to start with this question here. I'll just start with something that is in my head, which is why are you into the cooking business?
Honestly, I love cooking. You know, cooking is one thing that I would do without being paid. I love entertaining. I love hosting. And this has been a part of me since I was really young. I started cooking when I was 8.
Me too. But I only cook water.
No, seriously. And I cook complex stuff. Beans, amala, you know. So I love cooking. So, and yeah, so that's how and I see the struggle when I moved here a while ago. I see how many years ago did I move to the United States permanently? I think that was not. How old my daughter? Yeah, 8 years ago.
8. Oh wow, same as me.
Yeah, I moved here 8 years ago. You know, and I see the struggles of people, yeah, especially women. So I'm a sound a bit partial. I see the struggles of women, mothers, you know, that they work so hard and they find it very hard to, you know, still put good food on their family's table, you know. Even the bachelors too. They work hard and they end up eating something not great.
Yeah.
You know, so the whole idea behind the business is to provide quality service, quality homemade food. You know, my staff was telling me the other day, she was like, ma'am, we can trash a full pot of food if it's bad. I will start all over. You know, I would not, if I feel like there's something off, I won't sell it. I will start all over and make a new one. So it's important that it is what I can eat. It is quality that I'm, you know, dishing out to people. You know, so and when I get reviews on, oh, it was so good, it gives me joy. And when I get not so good reviews, it makes me work better.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And that is like a lesson for somebody that's always wants to compromise. They won't notice this time. They won't notice this time, and you don't know. Yeah, digging your own grave. Yeah. So yeah, that's
digging the grave of your business.
Yeah.
Slowly. Yeah, because you'll be buried.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people that cook great out there. It's only by the grace of God that you're preferred. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so there are a lot of caterers, there are a lot of chefs doing exactly what you're doing, maybe even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your goal as a business person, especially food business person, is to be at the top A game always, as much as you
stay
can.
Competitive.
You know, it is a competitive.
I say stay competitive.
Absolutely. Stay competitive. And
yeah, thank you so much for that. My next question, I want to make it about food, but I'm not going to make it about food. I'm just going to make it like a general life question, which is, I'm a person that loves quotes. I love motivational talk, motivational words. I watch a lot of motivational podcasts. So that is the reason why I'm asking this question that says, what is the greatest advice you've ever received? And what is, let's say, the greatest advice you've ever received? Let's start with that before I jump into the next one.
That is
might be about business.
Yeah, that is a bit tricky. I've received a lot of great counsel.
Advice.
You know, there's advice and there's counsel based on the word of God. You know, through the let me not complicate it up. Best advice is holding on to God.
Choose
holding on to God.
Holding on to God. Yeah. Like anchor. I understand. Yeah.
Like an anchor. Even in the middle of a storm, you will not be blown away. You know, when you're in a boat and you're about to, you know what an anchor is?
Yeah.
So an anchor is what, like, you're about to say idakoro.
Is another word in Yoruba that I remember?
So an anchor has
3.
Yes.
Anchor, yeah.
So the sharp part holds the boat down. So an anchor is what holds you down, which is Jesus, which is God. You know. So the best advice I've gotten from my father, obviously, is to hold on to God. My father would say, "Oh, I have a lot of kids, and I love you all, but the truth is, I cannot be everywhere with all of you. You know that where He is not, God is always with us. So that has helped me through my journey in life, in my small years in life. You know, that has helped me to stay steadfast with God, hold on, regardless. Even in my personal life, outside of business, being a mom, being a wife, being a friend, being a community member, where I live,
being a human being.
Thank you.
I understand.
Being a human being is just, it has helped me to know that the only person you can truly hold on to is God, not material things. Those are ephemeral, and they can be
that makes so much sense.
In 2 minutes.
How long have you been in business?
So, I've been in business for 8 years.
Okay, so ever since you came here, you just started?
Yes, I've been in business for 8 years, and I've run the store. I've had my brick and mortar for a year. Yeah, it was a year in February. Yes, I've had that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I always have this problem with food when I go to this country. Everybody's motivated. Like when I was coming here, a lot of people, like when we're traveling, they're like, oh, pack this, pack that, pack curry, pack ilubo, pack all this. Yeah, because there's no good food there. There is no food in America. You are going to eat burger. You are going to do this. What do you have to say about that?
No, honestly, that was in the past. The truth is, even when I was moving, I didn't pack nothing. I didn't pack any food because I know that there's food. I've lived in a few states before I lived in Texas. So before I moved into America, I know there's food. Some places have more. Yes, than the others. Texas, obviously, is the land.
It's already Nigeria.
We have that. We're blessed like that. You know, some places maybe not. But there's food. It may be. If you don't convert the dollar to naira, you buy food. You'll be okay.
Definitely.
That's. But the mindset of, oh, you're moving to America, carry Jabugari, the very conky one. Carry what's that one? Famala. Carry your flour. Carry all this. Carry beans, my brother. Carry more important things because you find there's food here. I have. There are a lot of African stores here. And the difference. By the time you put it in your load and you pay excess luggage, you know that it's not worth it.
Yeah. When we're coming, actually, they broke our hearts. When we're coming to the US, we wrap Gary inside all these heavy box and stuff. And then the immigration officer in Nigeria just put knife just to see what we have inside. So the way they just messed everything up, I'm like, oh no, why should we should have not carried on of
Honestly.
this. But that's their work.
Yeah, they have to. They have to do their job.
So what has been your hardest moment? Being a chef, right? Can I use a chef?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so being a business owner.
Being a business owner, what has been your hardest moment? Like, oh, this is so hard.
Tough.
Yeah.
Honestly, my hardest moment, hey God, would be the fact that, one thing. Okay, let me break this down. I love what I do, and God has given me the strength to be able to, like, strength that is crazy. When I mean wild, God has given me the strength to do a lot of things. But the truth is, the hardest thing for me has been not being able to be there for my family as much as I would love to. Truth of the matter is,
that's very true.
You would, as much as you love your family, the business would take you away.
Yeah.
If you are not intentional, if you are not careful, it will suck you in.
Yeah.
Like drown you.
Yeah.
But if you know what you're doing and you are very intentional, like, you know what? You must know which is more important. So balancing it and say, okay, this. Yeah. I used to open on Sundays when I started the business. I did that for close to a year. It was good. We'll do catering.
Yeah, people have free weekends. That's when I can make money.
People want food on Sundays. We did 2 to 6 on Sundays, This year, we stopped it February. Trust me, it's the best decision that I have made. When I told my kids, my daughter was like, oh, thank God. We can
at least we see your face.
and I had mixed feelings. I was sad, I was happy, but
it's still the best decision.
I'm happy. The best decision ever, because at the end of the day, you still have to make this hard decisions of, and be a content person.
Yeah.
Truth of the matter, you have to be content.
Yeah. So there's this funny thing about business, actually. I wanted to travel. I've always wanted to go to Nigeria ever since I came. I've been here for 8 years, so I never went to Nigeria once. So when I find out that every time I say I want to go to Nigeria, that is when
somebody book you.
I will now like the most booking I've seen in my life. That's when I will now get it. I will now be I can't go this year. I have to do that. Yeah. So
let me cut you in there. So what I do, I see that happen to me a lot. Even when before I open my store, right? So what I do intentionally, once I want to go on a trip, right? I just put it on my calendar. If you like, let your food be $1 million. I'm going because you need to take care of your body, your soul, your mind.
Yeah.
You need to be wholesome to be able to function. A lot of business people are not wholesome. They're depressed, mentally drained, exhausted.
Yeah.
So those breaks that I take, I don't look back you. If I don't have anybody to do it, but now that I have a store, I have it's different. I can staff can still do things, but there are some events that you still want to be the one to be in charge yourself. If it's a lot of events, you want to be there. I'm just okay. This has to be in place. So the things are how you want it. But once I'm scheduled to go on my brother, I am going.
I messed up my schedule this past week. I messed up my schedule. Trevor Noah, I don't know if you know him. Trevor Noah is a comedian, a South African comedian. He was coming to the US. I bought the tickets since last year. I said I'm going, and then I put, I think, March 15 on my calendar, and it was March 14 that I booked for. So I already canceled everything for March 15.
Oh my goodness.
I said no, I'm not going, and it's a Saturday. And I have people calling me, oh, please, even if it's just 2 hours. I said, no, I'm going. So I have something already. And then on that, I think it was a Friday. Then I was checking the calendar at around 10 p.m. The show started at 8. I was like, why did I write 15 here? And the ticket I bought is saying 14. I said something is missing. Yeah. And then I just find myself sitting down that day because I missed the show. And it just like I always want to see him perform on stage. I watch a lot of his stuff. So I was so pissed off. So I think it's the pressure when the pressure is getting too much, you miss a lot of stuff. So for you, how do you deal with those kind of stuff?
To be honest, I have an outstandingly amazing husband. If there's another word that I can use to qualify my husband, is out of this world.
I'm blushing.
Is unimaginably phenomenal. This work without support is hard. So my husband works from home, right? He's a business analyst. He's a senior business analyst. He has his own day job, but trust me, once he's off work, he's coming to the store to help me. Especially if we're short staff or anything, he's coming to the store to see that I'm not drowning. So institutions whereby the kids have stuff to do, all their extracurricular stuff, he's in charge. I'm not. So you must know what works. So that will help. That helps us as a family. You take on this, I take on this, without literally sharing. Oh, this is your work. Oh, you're the one doing laundry. You're the one cooking. No. When you see your spouse struggling, jump in. Even after all you do this, mother will still come and do my own work. He will still come and help
That's
me.
My wife.
At the spot. You see, you can relate.
Yeah.
You still come and help me at the start. Say, okay, Mrs. K, I got you. And I'm like, okay, can I close early? And I'm close because everything that I can do, my son can do even better. I was like, can I close early? Oh yeah, go take. So maybe 30 minutes before close, I'm going home to go sleep. Before so that's how I'm able to balance. When people say me, how are you able to do this? You're still social, you're still a bit social, you're still a bit attending this, you're still doing that, you're still doing this. It's because I have
you have a support.
I have a great support system. God Almighty, and that man He blessed me with. So I'm grateful. I'm eternally thankful.
I'm so happy for you. It's hard to get a lot of people say that these days. It's hard to say. Everywhere all you hear is bad news. Lately every time I actually open Instagram now and I go to Shade Room, this are divorce, this divorce. I hear that a lot these days, that a lot of people are like, I'm not sure marriage is for me. what advice will you give someone like that?
She counselor.
No, it's not about.
I am not a counselor.
Like, yeah.
But my 2 cents, there is no good marriage that is made. That is how do I say that?
Perfect.
No. You're not born. Nobody. You don't come from your house and say, "I'm going to have a good marriage." You say lie. You have to work at it. Both of you, not one person.
Yeah.
Because if you, as a guy, you are trying your best, and me, I say, this marriage will not work. I can't keep myself. Like, put your head upside down. It won't work.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
it will be like, it's just all effort wasted. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So, marriage is partnership.
Yeah.
Marriage is 2 people dying to self, coming together to leave their pride and their ego and their, this is how we used to do in my village. This is how my father used to do it. So forget all those things and bring what works for both of you. Yeah. My father will pay 50%, my mother will pay 75%. My father will pay 99.5%, my mother will pay 1.
0.5.
Yeah. 0.5. You know what I mean? But if what works for your family is 70-30, if it's 45-55, you gotta do that. So but a lot of people don't want to do that. They just people see, the beautiful marriage. Sacrifices are involved. Love is sacrificial. Jesus died on the cross of Calvary. Bro, that is the ultimate gift. How much more? You don't want anything to pinch your body. You say you love your spouse. You are playing. You do wine. Are you playing? So it's not easy. There are evil factors, but our human beings themselves need to die to self. You both must bring 100% to this thing called partnership, called marriage. It's a beautiful institution, honestly. To those that people have good marriages, they just don't bring it out on social media. People have phenomenal marriages. And some bring it out on social media, but people have fantastic marriages that are worthy of emulation. Because of the what this is, it's for the gram. There's some marriages for the gram, but there's some that are real. Honestly, I'll say that you have to work on it. There's no marriage from above.
Perfect,
that the blood. I'm coming to this life, I'm bringing perfect marriage. No, you have to constantly learn and unlearn things for it to work. That's my 2 cents. I'm not a counselor, please.
I understand.
Disclaimer.
No. It's not about being a counselor. It's just that it just caught my attention because you were speaking about your husband positively. And I'm like, let me ask this.
Okay.
So now let me push it towards food.
Okay.
So is it I don't want to poke nose or anything? It's not like poke nose or anything.
Okay.
It's just like a question.
Yeah.
So is it because you like to cook? That's why you decide to cook in the marriage, or is it because it's a woman's job or something?
Let me bust your bubble.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I own a restaurant, I don't really cook in my house. So except my husband wants something in particular, right? When I bring food from the store, I put it in the fridge. Except, can you make me this? Can you please make me this? My husband says gives me food. He's when I'll bring me food. Now you know. So I don't have to, cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you want something, I could do it. But there's no. This is what works for my family.
I understand.
So if your husband desires 4 a.m. pounded yam with okra soup, please, lo and behold, go and do 4 a.m. But my own home, right? Once the food is available, my husband will take care of himself. Except I want to, you know how act of service, people, love to be served, loved on, and all that. Sometimes, if I'm available, I do that. Do all the ceremony, do tray, all that good stuff. And it makes him happy. So I try to do that when I'm available. When I'm not available, my husband will sort himself.
Makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. It's been a lot of wisdom, a lot of wonderful words you've been saying, and I'm learning a lot also myself because I love playing game. The babies are crying. Wait, let me finish first half. So I do that too, but at least I can see myself changing now.
My pastor said something. My husband was telling me on our drive home yesterday. My pastor said something. Kindness is not only just about, you're Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Read your Quran. You are very religious. Your spouse does not know you're a kind person. That's a waste of time. Do you understand what I mean?
I understand.
People around you don't know you're a kind person. That's a total waste of time. You have to be your kindness. You have to reflect it. You have to show it. Like you said, you're playing a game. Your wife wants something. Pause that game. Go attend to her. You know, I want something. My husband would leave what he's doing and come and, oh, give me 5 minutes. If you're running up stuff, oh, okay, I'm coming. It's like, okay, and I'll go help him fix what he wants me to do. It's not about what is convenient for you. A lot of people are very selfish and they want a good marriage. How? It's not possible. So so just be kind. Be kind to your spouse. And both ways, both ways. Be kind to one another. So that would really, it would change things, and it would make everybody just feel love, safe, and
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So now let's shift back to business. We already divert.
Hey, God, God.
So I am a witness to. I see a lot of stuff on your page, Instagram. How you I can see the continuous growth, the way everything is changing. I can see it. I've witnessed it. Like I can see. I don't want to say from the start, but I've witnessed it. I've seen the growth.
Thank you so much.
The continuous growth. What is the mindset behind it? Like, what is, like, let's say, motivation behind it? Why do you be like, oh,
I have to keep pushing? Honestly, business, there's no stagnation in business. Evolving. That's what brings innovation. You have to keep, what can I do better? Oh, this is what, not necessarily going with what is in vogue, because trend don't last long.
Yeah.
You have to cover niche for yourself. Stay there.
What's it called? Lai Wasabi. I don't know if you know him. He said updates. When they say update is not update for it to just be stagnant. Update is always updating.
Yes. Yeah. That is the truth. You have to keep improving on your craft. Oh, what can I make this better? Or what can I do to do this? How can I, so as a business person, and ultimately, you try some innovation and it's a total fail. Woeful.
Failure, yeah.
That doesn't mean you should stop, trying. Just ask God. And I'm back to God. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm back to God matter. The thing is, you have to keep asking him for ideas on how to go about your business. You have to constantly be in tune with him on what next? What next? What do you want me to do? Because what looks glitz and glamorous may not be for you.
Yeah.
What looks so fancy, what looks like is profitable for you may not be profitable for me. You understand what I mean?
Definitely.
But a lot of times, business people copy each other, and sometimes you draw inspiration. It's not maybe not copy, but if that thing is not for you, you will not be successful at it.
So thank you so much for sharing that you just shared. My next question is something I ask all the guests, everybody that I invite. It says, what's one thing about what you do that you love and you will want it to continue? And what's that one thing about what you do that you don't like at all and you don't want it to continue anymore?
Okay, one thing that I love about what I do is when I bring absolute satisfaction to my clients, and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much, you saved the day. When I say save the day, not necessarily last minute or emergency, no. They've planned their events ahead, and they're so happy about the entire, from start to finish, everything goes well. That gives me absolute joy. One thing that I do not like is when customer is not happy. My business, food business, is customer oriented. It is. I've gotten better. I've grown. When I get a bad review, when customer says, when they say, it's not about the customer. It's about me making sure that what I give them is better next time. When they say, something is not right, I apologize. I fix it as much as I can if you let me. The ones that I cannot fix, I can't. If you don't tell me, I can't fix it. But if you let me know, I'll say, okay, can I make another one for you? How would you want me? How would you want this fixed? People that know me, know the business, will tell you that, HoneyDip Fingers would try as much as possible to fix whatever mistake that is from their end. So that is one thing I don't always like to happen. Customers not being happy. Any business is customer oriented. Customer satisfaction is topmost on my mind. Customer needs to be happy. Customers need to have a great experience from when they make inquiry, from when you tell them, oh, this is how you go about it, and to delivering products and service. They should be happy. It's very key. Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. Makes sense to I think it applies to every business. Every business. Yeah.
If you love your business, and you're like, whatever, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it applies to every. Yeah. Thank you so much. So let's say I want to start a food business.
Okay.
What is that advice you will want to give me? Like,
let me adjust my seats to give this advice. Oh, that's interesting. If you want to start a food business, the truth is, do you have passion for it? Not you cooking for your husband and your husband says, this food is amazing, and you think the next thing for you to do is to go and cook. My brother, my sister, premium tears. People that have passion for it are falling by the wayside. People that God has given the assignment, they are falling, literally crashing. But the thing is, it's a beautiful job. It's rewarding, but it is demanding. If you want to be in the food business, find a mentor. Don't walk this journey alone. Find a trusted mentor and be ready to take criticism when your mentor says, oh no, don't go that route. Oh no. I'm not even their mentor, but when they do stuff, I'm like, you shouldn't have done that. Or maybe do this way. And they listen because they know it's not from a place of, it's not from a malicious place, from a place of wanting them to do better. So when you want to go into food business, find a mentor, take lessons, improve. Yes, you know how to cook jollof rice. Fantastic. You know how to cook rice and stew. Fantastic. Learn it more. Do you know how many recipes that I've had to relearn? I know how to cook, but I still have to do better, relearn it. This year, when I was away, I had to pay people to teach me how to do some certain things. I'm a Yoruba girl, right? I'm from McKinney. But I cook Calabar. I cook Calabar food. I cook Igbo soups, and I cook them well. If you know what I mean, because I learned from the native. That cook the soups. So
that makes sense.
You can do it, but don't do it alone. Find your your community. Find people that you can trust to hold your hand in this journey. You cannot do this alone. It's not a journey. It's not a journey to walk alone. Don't waste your time. Find people and don't be proud. There's no pride in this thing. No. Honestly, people want to come. HoneyDip, what's she even doing? What's she doing? I can do it. And that's okay. You are the one looking for something. You should reach out to people and say, is there a way you can help? And when you are reaching out to people, please reach out politely. That they don't owe you nothing. Don't feel entitled. Reach out properly. Reach out like you were raised properly. Reach out nicely, and it goes a long way. Hey, for what? Reach out nicely. However you choose to greet, because I think is an American thing. Hey is a greeting.
Even it's rude in America. Like just texting somebody, hey. It's even rude.
Bush girl.
No, it's not about bush.
They say, hey. No. This thing you're saying. Seriously, people have said, hey, it's not a hey, it's a greeting. But you are going to reach out to somebody, whether you know them or not. Don't say hey, please. Just greet good morning, good afternoon, good night. However you choose to greet, but greet properly. And you're not. I don't want to use this word. You're not sucking up to them or kissing their ass. No, you're just.
Yeah. Actually, they say if you want to catch a monkey, you have to act like banana.
A monkey.
No, it's like that.
I get you. Yeah, if you want to catch a monkey, you use banana. But this one, you need something from them. You have to be respectful.
Yeah, so you need monkey.
It's just reverencing and giving honor to whom honor is due. But if you don't, what you despise will not come your way. What you look down on, what's this? What's she doing? What's the big deal? Is it not to cook? I can cook fire. Carry go.
So when are you doing your own cookathon?
My what? You don't like me? Cookathon.
When are you starting?
Today from this studio. Just give me.
Let's start.
Give me. You record it. We
are recording everything.
Bring the pot, everything. I'll start the cookathon now. Okay, no, it's not in my.
Thank you.
It's not in my.
So my next question is, what are the mistakes that you made when you started, and you will, like somebody starting, you don't want it to happen to you, or like, oh no, it must not happen to somebody else. What are like the mistakes? I'll tell you mine. Mine is not being consistent with the way I charge. That's one of the things. I charge, let's say, actually it's not like that. I charge everybody $30. $30. So I was stuck in that $30 lifestyle. Like I can't go past so next time I wanted to increase the price to 70,
but
I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
so it was 30. So that was a mistake, but I understand what the mistake is and I know how to fix it now. So that's why I'm asking, which one is it that, oh, you made this mistake when you started and you won't want it to happen anymore to somebody that's starting?
Okay, so when I was before I had the brick and mortar, because you're one man business back at home, you can get away with a lot of stuff. You're the one that used the barrel to say, oh, this is my price. People found it hard to adjust to, or go on the website and order. Any business starting out, please start up well. Don't say reach out to the DM. Don't do that to yourself. You're gonna crash. Till today, people still struggle to order on the website. Till tomorrow. But people will shop. They will buy clothes on the website. They will buy clothes online. But like, food. Can I order in your DM? Can I send you my list? We do invoices. If it's an event or you have customization, how many invoices should we do when we have everything on our website? But that's the business, So and you don't want to lose their money. Okay, if your business is of a certain amount, I'll do invoice. Oh, can I Zelle you? I don't want to pay tax. Can I do this? Can I do that? These are things, I'm not joking, these are things that I
get it every day. That's why I'm laughing.
So one thing that I would say for any business person, anybody that wants to start off, is please start off right. Start off having automated mode of taking your orders. Don't do WhatsApp me. If WhatsApp works for you, please go ahead, by all means. But don't do WhatsApp for 2 years and switch to online. People will not be happy. So start what you want to start and start it. Oh, please order on the website. Yada 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 yada. If your business, you're able to create a website, whatever works for you, stay with it. And another thing is another mistake that I made from the store is hiring too many people.
Can you repeat that?
Hiring too many
people. That's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
That's right. I know.
It's a big mistake.
I'll tell you mine when you do that.
So you'll not be like, where's my money? All this big money in the account. Where's the money? Staffing was eating a whole lot of the money. It was gulping, it was like swallowing it. And at the end of the day, guess what? I'm still doing a lot of the work. Because I'm not a perfectionist. Oh, no, I'm not crazy. But I want excellence. It has to be done a certain way. So if you don't do it well, I'll still say it over and over. But if you don't do it well, move. I'll show you. And I'm still showing you for how long. Do you get what I mean? Don't let me go into stuff. That's another headache. That's another topic that we need like 5 hours to dissect. So hiring too many people, anybody starting off, don't do it. Any order that you cannot, execute by yourself, maybe with 2 people extra, don't take it.
That makes so much sense.
Don't take it in the beginning. You will grow your team.
Definitely.
Restaurant business is a revolving door. Soldier come, soldier go, barrack remain.
Barrack no move.
Barrack will not move. Simply put, don't have any undue attachment to any staff. Oh, they are doing fantastically. It's okay. This is not to say don't have faith in people, hope in people, but leave room for people to leave room for human beings.
For yourself to be able to improve. To be like, oh, I need people now. Like,
no, I'm saying that leave room for human beings to act. Because there are mistakes. Oh, people can just say, oh, the next thing is I have to leave you suddenly. Where does the business lie? So you must have processes in place that even if you leave, the next person can take over. Even if you leave, they know, oh, this is where we put it. This is what we need every day. And okay, Mark, check inventory. Do we have pepper? Do we have onions? Do we have this? How many this do we have? How many boxes of turkey do we have? How many boxes of chicken do we have? How many boxes of fish do we have? Are we able to,
Yeah, I understand.
Thorough inventory. We have systems in place like, okay, do we have this? We have this. So it saves you a lot of headache.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, the problem that I have is that I didn't know. I have a lot of people reaching out to me. Hey, can I shadow you at the events? Can I just come watch you work? I have that kind of message a lot. So now I have like 7 people at the party that only 3 people or 2 people can do. So now everything is mixed. Everything is jam-packed. I had this issue, I think one of my weddings. I record audio separately, just like I'm recording audio separately now. So I always record audio separately, and I have somebody in charge of the audio. And then boom, I was like, let me check the audio. My body was telling me, go check the audio. And then I went there, I found out the husband has been dead. Like the whole thing, it used to be hot. The thing was very cold. Yay. That's how I know he's been dead. So that thing wasn't recorded audio. Now I have to depend on the audio from the camera itself, which I don't do. So I'm like, hey, you're supposed to be watching this. I'm like, oh no. I'm always, because if it was just me, I put the camera down, I go check. That's one thing. I'm always moving, but they make me feel too relaxed. And I'm like, no, I don't need to be relaxed.
That is so true.
I don't need to be relaxed.
Honestly, what you said now is, I remember I had a lot of people. Well, I was relaxed, but because I have wasabi, I have to make sure that what you're selling out is good. I was relaxed, but I was not relaxed.
Yeah.
So, and I felt like, oh, okay, hiring people that I have trained, oh, this should be a relief for you. But it was a headache because they were too much.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't even hold anybody in particular responsible for stuff. Oh, nobody could. And you assign stuff.
Yeah.
But they still find a way to make you look like
I don't know, I don't like to regret, but I was like, no, this should not be happening.
Yeah.
So thank you. So now my next question, it's like, when do you go from, oh, I'm just doing it because I love to do it, to I'm doing this as a business, like, oh, this thing, I want to make it a business. When do you move to that?
So honestly, my husband is the one that does a lot of the back end. Before we started hiring professionals to help us do stuff. We have an accountant, we have a lawyer. Once you have a business, you must protect yourself. You must put all those things in place. We have social media manager, we have all that good stuff in place, and we have people that we report to as well. I'll say 2 years after into the business, I saw the growth. I saw that this is more than myself. This is more than just something you can do. This is a legacy that we need to build. And we just went full blown. Got the space and we started looking for the space a long time ago. A good space, a nice place. It was hard. We didn't want to be too far from home, because one thing you can do to yourself is, if your business is too far from home, it's not all business. Not all businesses. If your restaurant is too far from home, you'll be hard on you.
Yeah.
It'll be very hard, because sometimes I'm there at 2 a.m. I'm there at 3 a.m. If I have early morning orders that I need to be out a certain time, I don't like to be late. At all. So, yeah.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. I used to be, I'm even today that you're looking at, I'll be 1 a.m. I don't know, because I have to film all the short content I want to post online. So I'm going to ask this question. So what are the biggest misconceptions about food vendors that's, let's say, you've experienced?
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Is it not just to cook?
It's not just to cook. Is it not? See. That's one thing you should never tell a business person. Is it not just to cook? Or somebody said, fried rice. I was not even in the store. Fried rice? It's not mixed veg and rice. People don't put into consideration your time, your energy, your efforts. They don't even calculate the pan that you pour the rice. They don't. They don't calculate your gas or the oil, the vegetables, everything that makes
the food
fried rice. How much more the store? Somebody will say, this bowl of this amala, $25.
Do you know how much it is in Nigeria?
No. Nobody would do that. It's expensive. $5. So that's one thing that was not a big deal. Or that we have a lot of money.
But you have a lot of money, right?
Amen. We're thankful. But being busy does not equate profit.
Yeah.
You can be busy and not be profitable.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can be very busy. All your Saturdays booked. All the Monday booked.
Yeah.
All the Friday booked.
Yeah.
But you are languishing in pain and penury.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep.
In pain and penury. Because sometimes, you can be in pain and when I get back home, I'll book a trip to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. It was even rough. I'll book a trip to Bali, to one island, and go and let breeze blow me. This will be worthwhile. But if you can be very busy and not productive. Busy don't equate productive. Yeah. So that's why you must put numbers. Numbers are a critical part of any business. So your numbers must make sense. Your numbers must make sense. Your net profits are okay. $500,000, $1 million in a year. What do you have to show for that? All that.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
You see the big numbers, but there's nothing. Yeah. Business is investing back into the business, putting it back into the business, but if your numbers are not, if you're selling what you're supposed to sell for $100 and you sell it for $70 because you want to be busy, just do charity. Just do charity because you want to be busy. You didn't calculate your rent, staff, other utility that people don't actually see.
You still have rent.
Money. Rent is number one. Rent is the biggest. Rent is the biggest. Your rent is the biggest.
Yeah.
Adverts. You still have to spot.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
you have to do a lot of adverts. You have to do content. Content is money.
Yeah,
Good content. Content is money. So it's my brother.
Yeah.
You can be busy and not productive. So being busy does not equate productivity. Being busy does not equate profitability. So you have to know what you're doing. Seek help. See, it goes back to what I said. Have somebody look at your numbers, an accountant say, okay, this is what you're doing. Oh yeah, I see the progression. I see that, okay, things are not doing well. Or how can we make it better? So you need accountants. Once your business gets to a certain level, you need accountant. Accountant is important to run to.
It's like rhyme. Accountant is important.
Oh, important. It's very important.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything you've been sharing so far with us. It's a lot of word of wisdom. You have to get a pen to write a lot of things down. Yeah. So I'm going to go to the next question, which says, let's say the last question of the day. It says, it's not the second, it's maybe like 2 or 3 in one question. AI is taking over everywhere now. How has it benefited you as a food owner, as a food vendor?
So one thing about artificial intelligence is once you put anything about food in your phone, automatically you see a lot of food things on your timeline. So that is one thing that we like, So you get to see us. We're in your face. We're all up in your business. You are seeing all our ads. You are seeing everything, Once you've communicated with any food person, trust me, we are all up in your even if it's not that, even if it's not me, we're all up in your business. You are seeing us, Yeah, so it helps. So and it also helps with, especially with IG. It helps with creating nice content.
Makes so much sense. I not even think of it that way before, but that's also I think that's algorithm. It's also an AI in some kind of way. So what are the disadvantages to food vendors
of the AI?
AI.
I don't know any disadvantage. So
you're always saying AI will take your job. Do you think it will take your job?
Which job? Can AI cook? Can AI turn amala? God, I beg. Maybe people that do IT, sha. But me that I'm telling Amala. And white rice and a father, my brother. I cannot take my job. AI can even give me more jobs. AI can make my work better. You know, make my food simplify, make it look very, very attractive and beautiful. But yeah, I cannot take my job. Nobody can take my job if God has not taken it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for everything. Every wisdom, every word of wisdom you've been sharing since. Thank you so much. It's been inspiring and eye-opening, because a lot of stuff I think I know but I didn't even know. So thank you so much for every clarity you've been sharing into like everything you've been saying. So now on to the last question of the day. It's how I end the show, which is the name of the show. What next? So what next of HoneyDip Fingers? What should we be expecting? We, your fans, what should we be expecting?
Okay, greatness. You know, for me, I prefer when things unfold before I say a lot about them. You know, I just feel safer.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not saying too much. You know, but right now, we still continue to serve you quality food, events, top notch, and we can customize anything to your taste, you know. Oh, you don't want this, you want this, you want us to make, you know, nice, beautiful setup for you. Please, it's money. You know, but HoneyDip Fingers is going places. Watch out for us. God is doing mighty stuff with us, and we're blessed, you know. We're thankful. So what is next? Greatness, upliftment, blossoming, flourishing, shining like the star that we are.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful and amazing conversation. Thank you so much for everything you've been sharing, and it's a wrap.
Thank you so much. I would like to say this as well. You do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I watched one of your interviews with my sister Liza Faye. We attend the same church. You know, she's an awesome lady. You know, that's a beautiful, that's a good job you're doing. Thank right you there. You know, so showcasing businesses and we appreciate it. It's good. It's good. Keep up the good work. The sky is your beginning. The blessings of God is upon your business.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You do a good job. I
appreciate you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It makes I don't know what I feel. I don't know the word, but yeah, I feel it.
Oh.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one.